Hello everyone. Well, I have to start this video all over again. I guess I was not recording and I'm gonna continue where I was going and hopefully we won't be too lost. So I have them commissioned to do a birthday card and I'm going to use Crafter's Companion from my stash for the cows. And I'm going to use the Diamond Press Auto Ship of the alphabet. They're perforated. I cut out 2 of each letter. I used Kingston craft paper because this paper has a big print and a small print. And I did use the hearts. At first I cut them out on the small side, then I flipped around and I did the big side. So that's why I have 2 layers, because now I glued everything together and I'm a little like, what is going on with my camera? I don't know. So I was getting ready to start painting and show you. I was using gummy pans, and I want to make sure that I am in focus and zoom in a little bit and adjust you a little bit, sorry, and bring this in here. So I'm going to show you right now. So I cut out the grass from that border Diamond Press hop borders, and my card was cut at 7 by 5, but I trimmed a 1/4 inch off, so it's 6 3/4 by 5 3/4 this way, or no, 4 3/4. Anyways, then I double layered my print. I couldn't make up my mind if I want to do the small hearts or the big hearts, and I decided I was going with the big ones for what I was going to do. I'm really sorry that he's missed all this, because I did my cow and I colored them, put them in a double layer and everything, and he's going to be on gummy pans. I did these with alcohol markers, but I'm going to put him here. And also, I cut out that little ice cream that I got, and I was going to tuck this, like he took a bite out of it, because it looks like, and he has a big smile on his face. So I'm going to use that too. So the next thing I did was I glued my happy birthdays and double layered them and snipped them, because this is how it was together, and then I snipped it. This was from Diamond Press also. So I took the center and started with my C, because it was 5 letters. And then I tucked some in behind this grass, and then I left some out because I glued too far up in the grass. And now I'm going to continue and hope that my things don't stop recording on me again. But I took gummy pan, those I just got off of Color Me Nordic. I got the tulips. They were 3 tulips and bulbs and thistle. I left this on the card, but these 3 were together. And not tulips, daffodils. What am I thinking? And then I got the tulips. And then these were some freebie. I don't know if I'm going to use them. I cut them out though. They were like thank you gifts, and they're real tiny, so I don't know if I'm going to sprig them on or anything. So those are also from Gummy Pan. Something totally different. I've done with names on cards, but this time I'm making the name real, the main point of the view of the birthday card. And the lady that asked, her sister loves these cows. I had done a leap year cow, and I said to her, you know, I just color them, and she said she just loves that one, and that's her favorite. I said, all right. Then I said, I will take care of that. So what I want to do is I'm using my Diamond Press metallic watercolors. This is just regular cardstock. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the colors first. And I'm going to start off with like a light purple. This is Whistle, and I'm just trying to figure out what my colors are, because it's been a while since I used this one. These are metallics, and I thought they all were metallics, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me look. Yeah, they're all metallics, but I just am looking how I want to do the colors. Maybe I won't use these because I will. So I'm going to start off with tulips first. I really wanted to do them in a purple. I think I'm going to go with my other pack of colors, because I think I can pick better from that one. Hang on. These are the ultimate watercolors, because this has both metallic, and I have more choice of colors, and I chose different to do on the white and everything. Just judge the colors. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate these colors by spraying with water again. I'm just spraying them all. This way I have a rainbow to use. And also I'm going to do the metallics. This has regular and metallic. Okay, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to do the thistle in a purple, and I wanted to do the tulips the way I want to lay them out. So I'm going to make them shimmery. So the back one, I'm going to start off with it in dark. That way it's in the background as a shadow and everything. Take it like that. I love watercoloring, and then I'm going to take the bottoms and darken them a little bit like this. They just, watercolors, this is the light purple now. Oh, this is not light purple, but let's see. Oh, it somewhat is light. They relax me. Watercoloring really relaxes me to paint like this. And all I do is I just dab. I'm going to add a little more darkness onto this one, like a shadow. And it just gives it more of a, I don't know. I just love the colors of watercolors, to be truthful. So this one I'm going to do in this violet. And I'm going to take it like in here. I kept it in here like this. And then I'm going to take the dark purple and go under here like this. And I'm just dabbing it because it's still wet, and it just blends for me when I do it like this. Okay. And then I'm going to take this limey green, yellow green, and I'm going to go under here like this and go down the stem. And do this leaf for the thistle too. It don't take much paint. I'm going to go with the other green, the next green. I'm just going to dab in here like this and I'm going to take this and go along here like this for shading. Okay. Now I'm going to take this light purple and I'm going to go in here, because ever see thistles, they are just so cool looking, and I just want to give it a look with that they're little tentacles are flurrying around, and it will give it a different look. So since I'm doing this one, I'm going to go into shimmery green, a light green with this. And I'm just going to take the whole thing and go this color. And print down here. I'm going to use my tweezers to hold this a little bit. And then I'm going to take this color, because this one's in the back, and I just want it darker. And it's a little bit shading along within here. You have to shade a little bit of everywhere just to give it more dimension. This sun is making this. There we go. There we go. So my tulip is finished, except for just need a little bit over here and here. Okay, so I'm going to take the tulip and put him over here. Now I'm going to work on, you know what, I'm still going to work on this green. I'm going to put some of that green in here too. Maybe a little bit under here. Do a little bit here. Okay. So now the daffodils. Now daffodils, with being yellow, all yellow, somehow white centers, I might be doing mine with yellow and orange. So let's start off with the green first. Let's do this one and this too. And I want to leave the bulbs brown. So these might be easy to pop out for me. Okay, so I'm going to use light bronze for the bulbs. And I'm just going to touch them up like this. And with all the detail on gummy pan dies, it just finishes it off and makes it look so neat. I keep saying it over and over, but I'm just so impressed with gummy pan dies. And I just love touching them and playing with them and that. Put this in here. I just want to make it like a little shadow. And just dab in it too. Nothing really like that. Now, I'm going to do yellow for one of them. Well, probably all of them. Let's do this bright yellow first. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit of orange to like that. See that? How pretty that makes that. And then I'm going to do this one in bright yellow too. I just think these are so cool. I could have layered these too by cutting out 2 or 3 and made it look more dimensional. But I think with the letters and everything, I have a lot going on. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to leave the white center. So I'm just going to take and brush out away from the center. But I'm not going to leave it white. I'm going to put like a metallic on it. Because I have a white shimmer here. And I'm going to put that in the center. And that will just finish it off. Okay, so now these tiny little flowers, I'm trying to figure out, because I'd like to put these in, I think I'm going to do these in like a powdery blue. And I'm just going to swoosh out, because I think I'm going to have the centers yellow. Because I wanted a little bit of blue in there. I don't think that the colors have much blue. And a dab of, no, let's do the gold. Oops. Just a dab of gold in here. Okay. And these, I still don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not. I'm going to check here. Maybe I should just cut a couple more blue ones. I could, though, do them in a pink, because I don't have no pink. Okay, let's do pale pink. It's not really pale pink, but maybe it is. I think I should cut out a couple more of these little ones, because then that will be I like odd numbers, and okay. All right, let me cut out 2 or 3 of these yet. And what's really neat about gummy band too, you can use all the scrap papers. Like this is only an inch piece of paper that scraps from cutting off to shape my cards. And I have my marquise little machine. And this was this wasn't my first one. This is my second one that I have now. My first one I got locked up, and I had it for a couple of years. And but this was the first kind of like die cutting machine I ever had, and I just love that one. I didn't push the centers out. Maybe I'll do another one like this. Anyways, I had it for a couple of years, and it was the first time I ever got to do thin metal die cuts. I've always, when I was in the PTO at the school, I used to help with making things for the teachers and that, and they had a big one that had a blade and a foam, and you push down. Because I remember one year I made ice cream cones and pencils and all kinds of stuff, and just so cool. I kept thinking, boy, I wish I could have a machine like this at home. But it was so big, and now the way they have everything smaller, it's great, because I'm like, yeah, this works. This I got from Michael's. It's Recollection. There's a pokey tool. And see, now that one popped out, so the other one stayed in. I don't know how many I'm cutting. I'm just going to keep cutting a little bit so I have some extra, and if I don't use them, I'll stick them in with my flowers, because I keep everything in scraps. And you want to make sure that you don't put your dies on top of each other, or you'll ruin your dies. I've done that, I did not realize my die was on top of my other die, and it bent the die. I was heartbroken, but I can use it, but it's now some of these don't pop out as easy as the other ones. Okay, let's see. All right, I think that's enough. I think I have enough. Yeah. Okay. They're fine to work with. I mean, really, detail, tiny. I keep saying tiny, they are tiny. But I like working with them. Okay, so back to painting these again. I'm gonna color these blue again too. That blue. Keep the theme with everything. I might do the 3 other ones different colors, but these I'm gonna keep blue. These I might make a little darker because these are 3 different ones. These have like metallic in them. I think these are so cool too. Just clean out my brush. Now I used the gold in that other one, so that's what I'm doing again. The centers here. See that? Then I have that light blue and then darker blue. Now these, I might have to do another pink with this one. Did I do this pale pink? Yeah. It's okay that they're darker at spots too, because the way the sun's hitting them, can make it look different. And I don't know if these are going to stay all in. These I might make I don't know if I want to make them like, I mean, flowers come in all different colors. I got some yesterday, and oh my gosh. And I don't want to plan on after Mother's Day, but I got some really pretty ones. Maybe I'll make these in fuchsia. If they fall out, they fall out. I think that will make it pop too, with the light and the dark. And all I'm doing is just going over it like this. I think the centers are going to pop out, but that's okay. I'll pop them out anyhow because I just want to make sure. All right. I think I'm done. I'm finished painting here with them. Let me clean this here up a little bit and get this out of my way. Oops. And my swatch. Okay. So we're going to pop this out. The paper and this one. Okay. My tulips. I'm going to move this over a little bit and bring this back down because I have the top here. So, I don't know if I should put my happy birthday thing first and then put the flowers on. I want to have it going out. I don't know. Are you in view with this? Oh, yeah, you're in view. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm still having you in view. Okay. Okay. Let me glue this down first, and then we'll go from there. I just won't pat it down tight because of where I'm going to tuck flowers in that. I'm really upset that my camera wasn't working when I first started. If I wouldn't have had to go check something, I would have not known it. And thank goodness that, you know, I had to check something because I probably could have had the whole card made and you just wouldn't have seen what was going on. This happens and you're like, ugh. Well, I am. I'm like, ugh. Okay. Okay, so I want to put the tulips here like this. So I'm going to glue them down first. Okay. See how that really pops against the... If I would have had the smaller hearts, I don't think the detail of the flowers would have popped on it. And it would have not looked right. And I know I want the thistle on this one. I just don't know if I want to take it like that. I think I'm going to. I'm going to not keep it straight on. Okay. I'm going to bend it over a little bit like this. That's hanging over. There we go. And I need to put that little leaf on. Now I think I want to do the leaf like this. Just dab it on my hand. See, this glue is still sticky. There we go. Okay, so the Macao is put together. And you know I like to glue my stuff together before I put it on the card, so I know what's going on with it. But I want to make him look like he's sitting on that swing going for a ride. So I have to just tap the swing a little bit here and here. And tuck him like this. She's having a great old time. She's going for a ride for Vicky's birthday. And she wants her ice cream too. We can't forget her ice cream. And I gotta put it like this, because she has to celebrate with her. And I want to have it, I was going to have her that she was eating it this way, that she was holding it between her legs. I don't know, should I do that? That she took a bite? Could do it that way. Yeah. She needs a little bow in her hair too, or at her ear. Let's cut a little bow. Because I want to put her here by Vicky's name. Do that. Because I want her off-centered a little bit. Tiny little bow from the bunnies. I need thinking about a plaid. I don't know how much of plaid will show, but we're just gonna go with it here because it's not a big bow. Cut this corner right off and stick this right here. And let me put this over here. Oh, that came out cute. Oops. So the cow, we should call her Betsy. Betsy needs a bow. And we're going to put this right here in her, at her little horn. And there we go. Okay, so we know we're putting Betsy like that. Now, we have to put the daffodils in here too. Maybe I'd put the daffodil up here like this. Bring this one down. I have 3 daffodils. Let me see something. Maybe I want to put 2 together. Like a white and a, like that. Okay. And then I want to tuck some blue flowers throughout here. Some light ones. See, like I said, I don't think, maybe I'm not going to be doing them pink ones. Put these 2 in here, maybe. I have to lay them out dry first. Maybe put this dark blue one over here, or up here, or over here. How about like that? Or above the eye? Like that? Tucked in there? What do you think? Okay, let's start off with, I'm going to glue my hand again so it'll be easy. We'll start off with a little blue one. Tuck him here first. Press that down. Tuck him up here. Gonna have them all going different ways. Press down a little bit. Have this one above the eye. Like that. And more glue, a little bit more. Gonna have that and should go like this. Yeah. This one down here. It's really cool. It's these, there we go. Now, I don't think I'm using the pink ones. I was going to, but I think it's too much. Yeah, it's too much. I didn't know if I was going to or not. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I need, before I glue him down, or her, before I glue Betsy down, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. Oh, you know what else I could do? I could do a little bit of greenery. Let's do that. Trying to figure out what stick wood. First I'm gonna tap this onto a piece of practice cardstock. I just want to see if I like it. I do kind of like it. Okay. So it's gonna be uneven, but that's all right because I'm just gonna run it all over the place here. Second generation knit. Like that. I'm going to put this in here like this. Grass is growing wild all over the place. One more right in here. Yeah, that's what that needed, just a little bit. And this will use Rustic Wild Wilderness. Clean my stamp off. Okay, so the next thing is I want to, just for Moo, I want to say just for Moo, Vicky, happy birthday. And I'm going to stick this on here. And I'm going to, I'm going to emboss this. So let me take and make sure that I have no fingerprints or nothing on that. So it embosses nice for me. Take my black ink. I gotta make sure that I have this straight on here too. Okay. I want to make sure that I have it really wet. And I'm going to take it near the bottom because I'm going to trim some of this off. I hope I got it down straight. I'm just going to... not happy with that one. Okay, let's try it again. I think I pressed too hard on the J. Okay, let's take it slow again. Let's rock it a little bit. Yes, I'm happy with that one. Okay. Take my embossing powder. And we're gonna emboss it. I would put it on my pancake machine, but changing color. Do that one too. See how nice the bottom one got. Putting this back in the jar. Okay, let's clean that off and put this back on my paper. So I thought I'm gonna snip it right across here. And I have to hold my fingers to make sure I go straight across like that. Okay, the next thing is I'm gonna do another layer of blue for the sky. I think that just needs a little snippy too. Just a little snippy. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up on a straight edge. I'm looking what is straight here. This one looks straight. And I'm going to give it a little margin so I don't have to trim so much. Like that. Okay. And I'm going to trim that too. Making sure I have enough margin. And stay straight. Okay. Now, I'm going to put that here. And before I do that, I want to go into my stockpile of flowers and greenery. I have these here. I want that to look like there's a branch. I was debating if I wanted 2 of them, but I think I can only take 1 because I must have used the other ones. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this back here. These are for my Mother's Day cards. It's just that I wanted to make the branch look like it was hanging, but I want to connect it with that, like that. But I don't want that like that. Oh, should I just go like that? Yes. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put the cow there. All right, first we'll go like this again to do the little swing arms. That way I can get them down tight. And I'm just going to go in here because I don't think I need it all, but I'm going to take this like this. And I'm going to put him right, or her right here. Keep going down. Okay. And then we're going to take this and go like this. Or should I go like this? No, like this. All right. All right, let's do this way. This one I'm just going to dab because I don't know where the branches are going to land on the swing part. Like that. I'm going to have to do some more baby's breath here. It's just that these look like little buds, flower buds. Okay. And should pop up the little move so it really pops too. Oops. Add a little glue for wiggle room. Just remove. Okay. All right. And let me snip this to make it flush. Okay. Let me go get some other things and clean up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got cardstock of 5 by 7. I got black paper for matting, and I went and taped it already to glue it right onto the card with my tear tape. And then I'm going to have it landscaping, as you can tell. And I always make sure I can open it. But I set this down even, so you can see how I do this. I set it down even and line it up. That's how I do that. And then I'm going to wear this and do the tear tape on this one. I burnished it, but it seems it don't want to let loose. There we go. Make sure that my card is still here. And I'm going to lay this to make sure that I have a nice margin here, like that. And then I started looking. I have tie-dye envelopes, and I thought, wouldn't it be cute to put little hooves or spots? No, hooves. We're going to go with the hooves. Now I have to think. I'm going to have it going up here like this to finish off the envelope. Oops. I can tell there isn't enough ink on there. I'm going to take it. Okay. I'm going to take it across the corner here, up a little bit, in case she's mailing it. I'm not sure. Okay, one. And then let's do a second generation here. Oh, maybe I better do that right on top, like that. And maybe this one here down below. There we go. Okay. And that ends the card for a full name and the envelope. And I just wish the video would have kept going when I was working on the rest of it, but at least you got the idea of what I did and see what it does. But just finishes it off, and little Betsy with her ice cream with Vicky's name on it and finished off. Well, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. It really is helping me again. I I'm so happy that people are following me. Remember I said I will have a giveaway for my 2,000 viewers once I hit that 2,000 mark. I need 700 more, I think it is, but I might do something in between. I'm not sure. I keep thinking about it, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the birthday card. This one was different from what I normally make, and I'm really been going out on my different challenges with gummy pan and everything. I think this really come out cool. Well, have a great day and happy crafting.